see if we can't grab you. And we will turn you around here. And there's Mama Cat. Nah, see my material there? She was laying on it. But of course, here I come. And all this right here is Amelia. I like to take my, take my scraps and pour them on top of her head. Alright, let's get started on this shirt. Now, since I've got this right here, I want to find the collar. So, I know that this part here ain't the collar. This doesn't look like the collar. So, I may have to cut it out. Yeah, I'm going to cut it out and all. And I'm not going to care about that because I'm going to use that Rick Rack. And Mama Cat, she has to get in the picture. Alright. The first thing I want to do, I'm going to go take and iron that down and cut it out. But I want to see what I can get out of this. And there's two here. Right here. Yep, 1 and 2. Look at that. That looks like a doll's face. A big doll. Or can I put that in here? No. Alright, that's a no on it. Alright, let's see. I know that's going to be a no. And look, another doll face. I wonder if I could make a doll. That would be cool. Make a big, gigantic doll. I got 2 of them. Alright, that's not going to work. Alright, let's see about this. And hopefully, I'm going to try to do the shirt. It's a pretty good big piece here. But, no. Okay, no. We're going to have to figure out how to do a doll body now that's that big. Alright, here's another piece. It might be big enough for this one. No. We're going to cut out our whole thing here. It looks like. Alrighty, there ain't no need checking out that second one. So, we have these. I'm going to put them down here. Well, yeah, I'm going to put them down here. Out of the way. So, now, let's see what we can do about cutting everything out now. Let's get this right here ready to go. I think I'm going to like this when I get it done. It looks like I am. I like the skirt. I'll be glad to get some white material and do it. So this right here is cut on fold. And let's see. Center fold and center fold. Both of these are center fold. Oh well. We are going to take and pull these down. Yeah, I think it will. Alright, here we go. let's see if we can't cut this down, and I want to go down one more on the line here, because I want to make sure I got enough. So I'm going to go down this line, and we're going to give it a wacky-tacky. There we go. Alright, now we got to take everything, move it back down here, and I'm going to cut this down the middle here. I wish all material would come this big, and because I mean there's a lot here on a bulk like this. Oh, wouldn't you know it? But I think that we can get both of them out of this right here. Alright, we're going to put you right there. And we're going to grab you. And we're going to turn that sideways like that. Hopefully, we can get them lined up. Okay, that right there line. Trying to keep them in line so when we do them, we got it down and we have a line to it. Alright, this side needs to be put on a fold. I was about to do it without a fold. Alright, pins. You know, see Mama Cat, she's on my material down here. When you know, she would most definitely take it and make use out of it. She's laying on it. I don't know if you can see her or not, but pin this down, and that way we can check her out. Take a look at her. See what we can do here. She knows she's the center of attention. Alright, and she has such a fun time out of it. Okay. Mama Cat, what did I do with my scissors? Alrighty, I found my scissors, thank goodness. I can lose things, no problem. Really quick, I can lose things. Alright, let's see what we can do about starting to cut this out. This looks like it may end up being a quick, hopefully, video. And I still have some rickrack left, so that works. I like this shirt so far because it's a longer shirt, and I like long shirts because, I don't know, it's like a skirt. I like a skirt. I can't help it. It's got it in me. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Turn everything around. I think we're going to enjoy it. Alright, we got one cut out. Now, let's see what we can do about cutting this one out. And I hope I don't have to cut out more for the pockets, because I want the pockets hopefully to come out of those other things, which I think they will work. But we're gonna find out here in a minute. Try to line up the colors and make them be in line, because that will help with the coloration. Okay, here we go with this, and we have to put this one on backwards. And as I turn everything over, and it's not, yeah, I better do that, because I may have to look at it and read it. So let's make sure that everything's lined back up. Yeah. And make it work. Alrighty, unfold. There we go. And now we'll stack some pins in it. Man, I found a video that is weird. It's talking about incubus and succubus and doctors and nurses and how a spirit, a different kind of spirit, can come in you, in a woman, make that woman pregnant, and take the baby away before it's even born. Now, if you think about it, a lot of abductions are that way. I don't know if it's true or not, but I most definitely would not want to be in that case, that's for sure. So I'm going to continue to rely on my Lord to be here for me. There's all kinds of stuff going on in the world today that it's crazy, real crazy. Alright, let's see if we can turn this around. I'm going to go ahead and cut these two off. And then that way, that's pretty. And it looks like, I don't know, about 4 inches could be here within 2 blocks. So I like that material that we had before this one, and I may end up trying to find something to an outfit to make out of that, because I really did like that, and it'd be good and warm and all that other good stuff. Alright, I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to throw this down here. Alrighty, now what I want to do is see what I could do about finding 4 pieces to make the pockets out of. Oh, look, man, this right here looks just like the skirt part. Huh. That is so crazy. Alright, let's see what else we can do here. Alright, this right here is 4 pieces. Oh, we ain't got pockets. We got, okay, there's 2. Let's see. Can't use that one. There we go. This is the sleeves. And I think this right here will work. No, it won't. Damn it. Wait a minute. Why am I doing it this way? Where's your mind at, Sandy? Well, it's down on the floor now. That's where your mind is. You need 2 sleeves, not 4 sleeves. You're not making the pockets. You're making the sleeves. So, I'm pretty sure that we can find it. And it's not going to hit that last piece. It don't look like. There, let's see what we got here. Yes, that will work. Alright, scissors. Make sure our, well, it's not going to here. Alright. I'm going to cut it right down through here. There we go. And that will work from the sleeves. Okay. Let's give it a pin down. And we can get busy on it and cut it out. Yeah, I don't like long sleeves. I like short sleeves. I guess because I'm into everything, and sleeves just get in my way. And I had a thought about sleeves and kind of putting 2 darts right in here or pleats in it. I don't know if it would work. I believe we may have to do something different to them. So, I think what I'm going to do is take and cut them out straight. And now this is out of another pattern, so that I would have me a short sleeve. Okay, so let's get this one cut down straight. Alright. You know, I think I'm going to leave it like that. I don't see why how come I can't do it like that. Let's trim off these sides though. Right here. To make it even. There we go. Now, this is the fuzz off of it. Alright, so now we have this done. Now, I'm going to give this an iron, and then we'll come back and cut it out and cut the material out. Alright, now let's see what we can do about chopping this down and cutting it out so we can get busy on sewing it. Because I think I'm going to want 2 of these. I don't know. I have to look at it and see what it says. I only cut 1. Alright, so I'm going to have to go and check out what it says to do on it to put it onto the shirt. I ain't never seen a collar like this before. So I guess we're going high tech. High tech, Cindy going high tech on a shirt. Hopefully I can make it look good. Alright, this thing is hard to move. So, okay, let's get this right here out of the way. Alright, let's see what we got here. We're gonna go straight down. Well, no, okay, we're gonna cut. It says cut 1. So, I think I'm gonna go up to this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to this one. Yeah, I think this one right here would be okay. And I'm gonna cut down it. Hopefully it's gonna be big enough. We'll find out. Okay. There we go. I think I got enough there to make another one. But I gotta make sure I have lining for it because Rick said you could see through it. And I am not gonna like that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright. I'm going to pull this all the way down that I can. There we go. Alright. We're going to cut it down here. So I don't have that much that I got to move around. And Mama Cat found her bucket. She loves that bucket now. So we're going to have to let her have that bucket. Oh, come on. What's wrong with you? Why can't you fold this? It's getting late. How late is it? Oh, 12:09? See that? Yeah, 12:09. Boy. And it's nighttime. Alright, let's see what we can do about pinning it and cutting it. I'm going to check out the collar because I don't know how to put a collar on like this. I would say, let's see what this says. I hope it ain't nothing important that I got to worry about right now. Hem allowance, Spanish or something. I don't show no hem allowance. 3/8 inch hem allowance. Okay. So we're gonna try that out. I think what I'm gonna want to do is put some of that brown right across here to give it that color. Okay, I don't need two. I just need one. And then that way we can let's see, go put that and right down through there. I want to cut the paper. There we go. I'm doing better now. There we go. And I wonder, I think this right here goes on. This is center front. Alright, well, we don't need that right now at this point. So we know that it goes to the front right there. Get out of my way. Alright, we got just a little bit of it in there. Alright. So, it looks like we may have everything cut out. So, let's see what we got here. We've got a collar. Oh, trash on table. Alright. And then we have two sleeves, which I think I will try to put pleats in here, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Then we have the it's a cut on fold, Mrs. back of it, and then this right here should be the front. Alrighty, I think we are ready to rock and roll with trying this out. Let's see what it's going to look like. Alright, let's see what we can do about cutting out our rick-rack here. Man, this is horrible looking, but we are going to do it right about here. Oh no. No, I don't want that. Okay, good. This thing is hard to open, and it still ain't open. There it goes. I had to use my fingernails. Alright. So now I want to open this up. You know, I think what I ought to do is go iron it down because it's so messed up. So let's go do that first. So I'm going to go iron it down. Alright. So what I want to do is open this up, and I'm going to cut down the middle of it so that I can have a piece to go on the scarf and a piece to go on the sleeves. And I think that we are going to, like this. I like the sticker stuff better. We can always cut it down and make it work. I'm hoping I have enough to do the sleeves. Okay. What? Why? It still didn't do it. There we go. Nope. Alright. Are you kidding me? Why? Oh, these are my paper ones. No wonder it's not wanting to cut right. No, Mama Cat, I don't need you. Let me get my other ones. Wish I'd started out with these. The paper ones ain't gonna work because I'm having too much trouble with it. Alright. I'm gonna put this on the other one too. Okay. So now I have one to go here. Alright, now we have... I hope there's enough here to do two. Yes, there's going to be enough. Alright, where's my scissors? So now I have enough to do two because I'm going to put the pleats in here. So I think, go on. Are you going to lay down there on it? I think that we are done with this. So I still have some rickrack left over to hopefully to hem it. I hope everything works out the way I want it to. Alright, Mama Cat, you're in my way, so I'm just going to leave it. Alright, there you go, Mama Cat. We're gonna quit for the night. So I'll see you in the morning. Alright. I had it down here, which is gonna belong up here. But I do not have any extra if I lay it straight on the line there. So that's a good thing that I cut just a little bit more. Alright, let's see what we got to say about the collar here. And see what it says to do. Maybe. If we can get it open. Which this one here not be the one we need. If it will come open. Alright. To make darts in front with right. Wait a minute, where's we got darts at? I didn't see no darts. Let's see if we can check it out. Because we need, I don't see no darts on this one. Alright, right here is darts. Alright, so I gotta make sure that I do that. Because that's gonna look good. Alright, for view A, B, and C. Alright, so it looks like that the seam goes inside of it. So we're going to sew this right here to the inside of the shirt. So that's what it looks like from here. I hope it turns out. Alrighty, I'll probably look at it again before we get started to make sure. I'm glad that I noticed that darts. So I probably wouldn't have paid no attention to it. But I want it to turn out nice and all that good stuff. So I am glad that I was able to do that. Alright, I want to put all this back together. And make sure I put it to where Amelia cannot get to it. And put my my cutteries up because I don't want her getting a hold of any of this. I love my baby. Alright, let's see if I can't get this pin in here. Yep. Alright. Alrighty. Tomorrow we get to check out the shirt and see how it looks.